This is the Bobby Bone Show.
Hey, Bobby.
All right, let's do some voicemails here. Ray, would you give me voicemail number 1, please?
So me and my wife are currently in the emergency room, and she has acute appendicitis. She's supposed to go to Germany on Saturday. So do we push off the surgery so she can go to Germany with the risk of the appendix busting, or do we do antibiotics and hope for the best? Thanks, guys.
There's no way you go.
No, because when you're in an airplane, everything expands. Like, isn't that a given? It might bust.
And you don't want to be in a foreign country and have it happen, and you're in a hospital where you don't even speak the language.
Right.
So, yes, your point, absolutely valid. Second point is, you're in Germany, they're all running around going, and you're in the hospital and you don't even know what's going on. So, no.
What's the doctor saying? Like,
I would ask the doctor. No, he's calling us. We're the people to call.
I guess the doctor maybe said one option is take antibiotics and hope for the best, but I think we postpone the trip. It's very unfortunate, but this could be life or death. I don't know much about appendix
you don't
busting.
You don't hope for the best. You stay home and you make yourself the best, and then if you can, you reschedule.
Like, also, if you're 30,000 feet and over the ocean, like, what are you going to do if something happens? It's scary. Or you land and then you're in another country where then you have to find like the U.S. embassy. I'd be scared.
They're not going to put you in jail. You're just going to be in a hospital
where
they don't speak English.
If you're sick, you go to the embassy?
No, you go to the hospital. You go to the doctor. You're not in Yemen.
Okay, true. I guess you go to the hospital, but then I would feel like, I don't know, is there a base or something? Because I would want somebody that speaks English. I'm sure a lot of the German doctors do speak English anyways, so you're probably fine. But
my experience has been most people in Europe speak English.
Yeah.
But you can't bet on it.
But then
don't go.
Do you get primary care? Like, I don't know, what's the health care over there? Is there a line? Like, I don't think do you show up and they're like, oh, American with a busted appendix, we'll take you right now? Because there's other people.
I would think if it were an emergency, it's the same type of situation here.
Okay.
Like if you show up and it's not an emergency, you sit in the room for a long time. If it's a real emergency, you go right through. But if it's something like a broken finger or something, you'll sit there for hours sometimes. Yeah. Ray, give me number 5.
I'm just wondering about this tipping situation. Do you ever tip a seamstress that does a hem on your pants or takes in a dress to make it fit you better? I'm just wondering because I am a seamstress and I do lots and lots of alterations and I very seldom get a tip. Maybe I should just go up on my prices. Bye-bye.
I think the general rule is if you are doing your own business and you're getting paid for your own work and the company's not taking the money, like you don't get tipped because you're creating what your price is.
I literally just picked up a dress that was altered and I just paid what she told me.
Yeah, but
it's just her.
If she's doing her business, there is no tip needed because all that money is going to her. She can charge whatever she wants. If you're working at a company and they're making a massive part of it, that's different. So generally speaking, I think that's the rule. And also so many jobs that are service jobs, we're not taught to tip. If there's not a tip line, we don't even think about tipping. Sometimes you wonder, is it awkward if I try to tip them? Like movers. I tip them because I've been taught, if you have a mover, give them $20, $50, $100, whatever you got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that fixes my pants, I wouldn't, and I have somebody that will do that sometimes if I have like a show or something I have to do. I've never tipped her because she gets to create her own price and she gets all that money. Like she's saying what the accurate market value is. So
the seamstress at the department store, do they work for the department store or do they work for themselves?
I don't know the answer to that. I would assume, well, at Nordstrom where I've had to get clothes before.
Sometimes it comes with complimentary hemming.
I feel...
Mm-hmm.
Really? So then that means Nordstrom would pay them.
Okay, so they work for the company.
Yeah, but I don't think they're fully on like the Nordstrom payroll.
So
do you ask them? Because like to your point, like I kind of want to ask them, like, hey, do you work for yourself or do you work for Nordstrom?
I feel like they work for Nordstrom.
You think Nordstrom has a full-time?
Yes.
I don't.
Let's call and find out.
I could be wrong, but anytime that I've had to use them, they're saying like, hey, our seamstress And if you're a dude, are you a seamster?
Yeah, because the one I is a dude. The one I've seen.
Is he?
He's a tailor.
Oh, that's it. A tailor.
But can a woman be a tailor?
Sure.
Is seamstress just like
a stewardess, flight attendant? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, my answer is on this. Just raise your price if you're getting to charge. But yeah, with the Nordstrom thing, they're always like, yeah, our seamstress or our tailor is only here from 2 to 3:30 today.
Oh.
Which I feel like if that's the case, they don't have a full time. It's just somebody that they're paying to come in.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Hourly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but I don't know the answer to that.
It says they work for the company. They're hired by Nordstrom.
Then why are they only an hour a day? That's my new question.
What's he doing?
Then why?
Well, they're sewing the other time. I think they can't come up and pin you because they're sewing.
Oh, they're not sewing there?
Yeah, I think they're sewing there, but they can't pause there. If they've got stuff they need to sew, they can't be hemming people or, measuring people all the time.
You definitely could be right. I'm not committed to being right in this one. But they're only there for like an hour and a half or 2 hours to be able to do it. So maybe that's why. Maybe they're in the back
working
sewing away.
Oh, no.
That's they are.
Oh, no. Okay. Do we think we answered that good?
I think we told her. She said maybe I'll just raise my prices, and I think that's the answer. If you think you should be getting more, then I would just raise your price, especially if people aren't really tipping.
All right, you want to go?
Yeah. So Uber is gonna add hotels to their app. I saw the CEO of Uber did an interview with Mo News, and he's like, look, when you land at the airport, you pull up Uber right away. Now, when you land, you can pull it up, book a car, book a hotel. They want it to be like the one-stop shop because now there's Uber Eats. You can order food. You can order a car. Now you can order a hotel. Yeah. What's next? Book flights. They want to be like the app that you go to for everything.
For me, I like it.
Yeah, they're partnering with like Expedia. I mean, they'll go with like some of these other outlets that are already booking you flights and hotels. But hotel is the next phase of their rollout of like world domination.
Because you can Airbnb on an app, which we do a lot of times if we Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense you could Uber on an app.
It's going to be an adjustment too, because Uber for me is so last minute. Like, oh, I just landed, I need a ride. It's so like I'm not last minute with a hotel or like a rental car.
What about food though? Maybe you're not last minute with ordering food because you don't need you need food in 45 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like a hotel.
Well, you would just get into the habit of like, oh, I need to book a hotel, Uber, and then you go there.
But for like next month.
Yeah. But you just pull up Uber and do it.
It's just a hard transition because Uber to me is just like, oh, pull it up. I need a car now.
I bet you can handle it.
You'll get there.
I bet the next time you need a hotel, if it's on an Uber.
It's probably like you try it once and then you're like, okay, that's easy. Because then it's like less apps. I mean, who knows? It's their next phase. It may not work, but it probably will.
I bet it will. Yeah,
because they've got, right now, I just pulled it up. They've got Uber, Eats, Courier, and Shops. So then they just add another tab.
Uber Shops?
Uber Shops.
What's that?
They will shop groceries for you. They can go to Sprouts, Kroger, Aldi, CVS, Costco.
Oh, that's already in my Uber Eats.
And then Courier, you can just send and receive. So you can have someone come pick up an envelope from you from Uber and deliver it to someone else.
They got that from us.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Uber. No, I hate that bit. It ruined my Uber rating.
But that's actually, it wasn't Courier though. We were calling like an Uber ride for a human and putting a crock pot in there.
Yeah, all kinds of things. Snake in a box.
Hilarious bit, but killed my Uber rating. I couldn't even get like a nice car for like 6 months.
They'll do package returns for you.
We'd be like, hey, I don't need the ride, but I got this box with a snake in it. Would you mind taking it across town?
So funny.
What a stupid idea. That's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Thank you for it.
You're welcome.
Lunchbox.
There was a guy watching Monday Night Football back in December when the Giants were playing and the kicker missed a field goal at the end of the game and he starts laughing. He has a seizure because of he's laughing so hard. He's rushed to the hospital and they found a tennis ball sized tumor on his brain. He said, that missed field goal saved my life.
Because he wouldn't have laughed so hard, which wouldn't have put him into the seizure, which wouldn't have taken him to the hospital, which wouldn't have led to them finding the tumor.
Right. And so they removed it and it was benign. So he was at home a couple days later.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's why, Eddie, you should go to the doctor. This is a bit, but your testosterone is so low
So low.
So low.
Okay.
How low can you go?
You're basically playing.
Russian roulette.
No.
Chicken.
No. Limbo.
Limbo with my tea.
Yeah, how low can you go?
Oh gosh.
It goes low. Thank you. It goes lower and lower. So
I know, but Amy said
but
it's just a lifestyle.
It could lead
deal.
to something else, though. Your testosterone is so low.
It's not that low.
It is, and
It's low T. It's not extremely low.
but something in your body could be wrong that's making that T so low.
Mm-hmm.
It's lowercase T.
I wonder where I compare with people my age. Like, is this average for people my age?
How
Because
old are you?
Lunchbox,
It's
Lunchbox
not
is what,
average.
3 years younger than me? Like
2.
2 years younger than me. So that checks.
No.
It does. In 2 years, he's gonna be like, I got low T.
What's average testosterone? How old are you?
47.
47-year-old man. It's such a massive. It goes up to 916. So
Yeah, that's like a bodybuilder, I'm sure.
low
Average.
low normal is 264 to 300. That's low.
Low
It's-
normal,
and it's
though.
edging. No, it's low, but it's edging toward normal.
Low slash.
But I think you're below that.
You are.
No, I'm not. I'm above that.
No, you went lower today.
Yeah, but it was like 280. What was it?
285.
Yeah,
285, yeah.
So you're still low. Until you're 300,
Mm-hmm.
you're considered low.
Oh, 300? Just a few points. Squats will take care of that.
That was your second one. What was your first one?
293.
What was the second one?
285.
285.
Yeah, he dropped, like in 2 days, he dropped, 8 points.
I mean, it could have been like
300 is a typical bottom threshold
Oof.
of normal.
Oof.
So you're below bottom.
Yeah, you're
You're
like,
below the bottom. You're not normal.
Is this average 47-year-old man with 4 kids that don't listen to him?
I didn't type all that in.
Okay.
oh, you're 47, man? My bad.
But don't forget, but has high libido.
Yeah.
And has high libido.
Yeah.
Put that in there.
If it's so high, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're sick somewhere else. Okay, so thank you. Let's go to Lunchbox. Your story.
I
You
just
did.
I did
What
the
was the
kicker.
story?
The kicker.
Oh, good one. Got
Yeah.
it. That's right.
That's how he
Got us
found
testosterone.
out. Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah, so I have a list of the highest, or I guess the richest artists. Do you guys want to guess who the richest? We'll start with country music. You know who the richest artist in country music is?
I would guess on the surface, Dolly.
What does that mean on the surface?
Quick answer on the surface of my
Okay,
brain.
got
Before
it.
I put 5 minutes thought into it, I'm going to go Dolly.
Yeah, Dolly is the richest. And according to the internet, she has $675 million. Number 2.
It's never right. But
Number 2 and number 3 are close because I saw another list where they were swapped.
Garth
but-
and Shania.
Garth and Shania. And they're about 400 million. It says Shania's at 410 million, but who knows?
George Strait's at what, 300?
George Strait's at 300 million.
You see it?
Yeah, I keep tabs.
And then, but the full.
No, I didn't see this list. I just remember
Oh,
reading
that's
that.
even weirder than
I know.
that you know that without seeing the list.
Do you know,
I know.
the richest artist, living artist right now?
Like
All in all.
all genre?
Yeah, all genre.
I think unfair question because we're probably not going to put Indian or Chinese artists into this.
That's true. They're all, I
'Cause,
believe
like-
they're all American
or English.
or North America.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Brit and English.
Paul McCartney would probably be my guess.
He's not number 1.
Wow. Don't say. And they're alive.
I'll say Paul McCartney is at $1.3 billion.
Okay. If that's the case, it could be like somebody like a Jay-Z who's a billionaire.
Jay-Z is the richest. At,
But that's not from music.
yeah, I think it's just the richest
Okay.
artist.
Got it.
At $2.53 billion, it's Jay-Z. Then after that, Rihanna, Bruce Springsteen at $1.17 billion. That's crazy to me. That's a lot of money. Taylor Swift, then Paul McCartney.
All billionaires?
All billionaires.
Dang.
You're right, though. It's got to be so much stuff that's not music.
Yeah, Rihanna's.
You can do it.
A lot of Rihanna's is her Fenty Beauty.
A lot of Jay-Z is a lot of different things. Alcohol, clothes. It's very much not just music, but all based from music. Like he
Yeah.
wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for his music that made him famous. And then his business acumen allowed him to invest and create.
It says here that Beyonce is at $1 billion.
Okay.
So are they together? Like, are they like...
Their money's separate, I'm sure. And
So as
situationally.
as a family, like she has $1 billion and he has
2.4.
2.53? Like, that's so much money that they have.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my gosh. What do you think their legal stuff is in their marriage? Like, are they, what is it called?
A prenup?
Yeah, prenup.
Probably.
Yeah, but they're
For-
both
for $1
fine.
billion?
So what? Who cares? Like,
Yeah, prenup's not all just money, though.
What is it?
It could be about kids. It could be about there's a
how
lot
many
of,
times a week you do it?
there's a lot of stuff
Really?
in a prenup that's
Some
not
people, yeah.
just music. I
mean,
mean, excuse me, just money.
Property, right?
That'd be considered financial,
okay.
probably. But all right, Morgan. What? Go ahead.
Well, I was saying, like, sometimes it's really detailed stuff, like what you can wear.
That's crazy stuff, though. I was watching a lawyer talking about that.
But some people are crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of lawyers won't take on the crazy cases like that. Like those are like so unicorn that completely uncommon. A lawyer was like, when you hear about those on the internet, I saw this on TikTok the other day, that mostly that's one story that gets blown up in the news. But most lawyers will not take a case like that where it's like we
must work out.
Yeah.
Needs to insure 4 children somehow.
Dang. Well, some of that though, you're insuring your kids, isn't it?
No. No, you must guarantee you're gonna give. Like, if they can divorce you if you can't give them.
I never heard that one. It's like some Game of Thrones type crap. Morgan.
Okay, so there's this pastor in Florida who he wrote a book that was called Love Her Like This. Loving Her Has Never Been Deeper. And it focuses on understanding the commitment to improve your marriage. And he was married once, but then like just randomly posted on Facebook that he got married. So he has potentially 2 wives, potentially others, and he just got arrested for bigamy over this. So he's a pastor. He has his book. Now he's arrested because he has multiple wives.
It's like, oh, I thought you were already married. You got another wife?
Yep.
It's hilarious.
Huh.
Yeah, he wrote the whole thing about how to stay true and loyal and be a great husband to a great wife. And it turns out, according to the story that I read, allegedly, 100% human.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed human, that he was having multiple wives and like lying about who he was, basically.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now he's currently sitting in jail for that. I didn't realize, I guess you could go to jail for bigamy still.
Yeah, because I mean, it's weird. We don't
yeah.
really go to jail for stuff, so it's fine.
Weird crime to go to jail for.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Bigamy. Like if everybody's happy, let's say you got 2 wives and they're both like, no, we're good, we're happy. Weird law to go to jail for.
Oh, yeah. Like if the wives don't care, then what does it? Yeah.
So in like Utah, is that legal? Because aren't there like
they're not
like
officially married, I
like
don't think.
polygamists?
Yeah.
So bigamy by 2. With me?
And Pilla is more.
Uh-huh.
Oh. How do you handle all those wives?
You say that like it's just hard to have one.
I mean, one's difficult. You imagine having a bunch of wives?
I would
and then
assume
keeping track
that
of your stories?
The power dynamic is different in a relationship like that, where if you're a polygamist, you're a bigamist, you probably live the life of I'm the king, what I say goes, no one ever challenges me.
Right.
Therefore,
it's more like cult.
Therefore, it's different than like you and your wife.
Got it.
Where that's not the case.
Yeah, it's a little more equal with us.
Yes, a little more. Yeah.
Dang, guys, I just Googled. So bigamy is illegal in all 50 states, and it is treated as a felony or a serious misdemeanor, most of the time punishable by fines or imprisonment. Every state.
I was looking at the couch. It looked like an invisible man talking to us in Eddie's YouTube.
Yeah, I hit a wrong button.
Yeah. All right. Chick-fil-A employee is accused of stealing $80,000 with a mac and cheese scheme. This is in Grapevine, Texas. This former employee now, is accused of stealing more than $80,000 through a fake refund scheme involving hundreds of mac and cheese orders. Police say that this person, who had allegedly been fired, snuck back behind the counter, rang up about 800 bogus mac and cheese tray orders, and refunded the money to his own credit cards. Bro, what's up? You can't do that.
That's too much.
It's too big.
Yeah, it's too much of an amount.
Investigators uncovered the scam after noticing suspicious refund activity, and surveillance footage reportedly showed him carrying out the transactions. After a month of evading arrest, Jones was taken into custody and now faces charges including theft, money laundering, and evading arrest from New York Post. Yeah, if you're going to scam somebody, it's got to be slow and drip, drip, drip.
Mm-hmm.
And also the headline's funny because you just think he stole a bunch of mac and cheese.
That's what I thought, yeah.
I still think about that carjacking at our Chick-fil-A.
I know, dude. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Crazy, I know. A fatal carjacking.
The person who was jacking, though, got killed.
Correct. The carjacker got killed.
Yeah. Which is different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then if it was the
person,
victim,
the unsuspecting
that died,
person who was
a delivery driver.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Electric air taxis are taking flight in New York City. Joby Aviation made history in New York City by completing their first ever point-to-point test flights of the all-electric air taxi. The zero-emissions aircraft flew between JFK Airport and Manhattan's West 30th Street. That's a 2-hour drive in bad traffic, but the helicopter turned it into a 7-minute flight. The company's targeting a full passenger launch through the Uber app in about 6 months. Get you a hotel and then
an air taxi. I mean, is now the time we add more things to the air, or do we take a beat?
Yahoo Finance with that.
Let's just get our ducks back in a row, and then let's.
Yeah, they're having trouble with planes taking off.
I just feel like let's just give it a beat. Let's let the veteran aircrafts that have been around a long time figure it out, because we've kind of lost our way a little bit.
I don't think any beats will be given.
Okay.
Did you say this is a helicopter? So is it like
air taxi?
Yeah, I imagine it's like a.
It looks like a large drone.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And you sit in it.
You want to see a picture of it?
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool looking.
Looks like a large drone.
Yeah, that's gonna be too much in the sky. I mean, you're right.
They don't go that high though.
Doesn't matter. Because I mean, how many cabs?
How high?
Well, they don't go airplane high.
Oh yeah, I know. Far. But I'm just curious.
You ever been in a helicopter?
300 feet?
Ever been in a helicopter?
Yeah, once, and
it's trippy.
But I understand how a helicopter works. I just don't know how these.
No, I know, but
are those individual props, or are they spinning this way or this way?
What are you?
Does it matter?
Yeah,
they're on top.
So they're going
this way though, like a clock.
See,
are there
I
multiple?
think that
are any on top?
It looks like all.
But it lifts up. It doesn't have to take off.
The physics of it, I'm not sure. But
that's
I think it just lifts up like a helicopter.
But is it safer than a helicopter?
I don't know. I literally
because it has more little propellers, and I'm wondering because that's what my ex-husband, when he would fly a prop plane and the props were going this way, the physics of that he liked better than a prop going this way. Especially with one, because you lose that and you just like a bumblebee and you just
fall. Yeah,
you can't glide.
So these were like a prop plane. So what do you think about that?
No, I don't have any. I know nothing about this. I'm just saying, and plus I don't know the speed. And then could you guide it? Yeah, if they're.
It doesn't seem like there's a big runway for these though, right?
It must just. I'm picturing like a drone just lifting off.
Yeah.
But
I've seen I was playing golf by a airport one time and I saw a military, aircraft that started like a helicopter. And then as it went up, the things moved. The props moved to becoming like a helicopter prop to an airplane prop. It actually moved, which is crazy. I never seen that.
Cool.
I don't know. I love the future, and I also am scared of it.
I didn't mind being in a helicopter. I've been in a bunch of them now.
Oh, the Jerry Jones one was the best.
More than 5. I did.
I do not like
2 with Bear Grylls on both those episodes. I'm talking about some crazy flying hardcore fast. So I think the rest of them were easy for me because of that, because I went through some hardcore helicopter like you clip yourself in, there's no seat, you're just clipping yourself in and holding on. Crazy. But that made the other ones easier. I flew in Blake Shelton's from his house to the Dallas airport.
Now, did he have a pilot?
It wasn't Blake flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that one never got that high, just above the trees. It was easy. Jerry Jones's helicopter with the Dallas Cowboys did that. When I was doing Breaking Bobby Bones, I would get so car sick on the way up in a Jeep, and it would take me an hour to I'd vomit when I would get there. They could start production, so they just hired a helicopter to take me up there.
Wow.
So I don't know. I like that. That's what I felt like this was. But what do you got?
Here's it taking off. So they actually shift 90 degrees. So when it takes
starts
off,
up.
Yeah, it starts up, and then as it goes, they shift.
That's like the plane I was telling you about, or the aircraft. It's exactly what it did.
That's pretty cool. Not pretty cool. You don't like it? Still in that whole.
I don't know yet.
You don't want to go to the future.
Sometimes I don't, but I don't. Then I'm like, no, don't be like that. Be cool.
I don't think we have to worry about it. It's not going to be so drastic in our lifetime. I don't think.
are you talking about?
I feel like things are going very rapid at this point. We've hit the way I see it, and I could be wrong, but I feel like we've hit a point with technology where everything's just moving so much faster than everything's gonna be happening faster than it's ever happened before.
Yeah.
And that's been what's happening. If you look at technology over the past 1,000 years, very little slow growth, but the more growth promotes more growth. So the more growth there is. And so in the last 80 years, there's been more technological development than the last 920 years because growth promotes growth. So yes, you're absolutely right. And the faster the technology develops, the faster it then develops after that until, in my opinion, it gets to a point and all explodes. And then you start over, which could have happened many times.
Whoa. Like end of the world explodes.
We really don't know if the world has happened, boom, done, and started over. We don't know that.
But the dinosaurs are gone. They were here and no more.
It's crazy they're birds. That's what's crazy to me about dinosaurs. They're all birds, even the big ones. If you were comparing them to an animal, they'd be massive birds.
They all didn't have wings though, right?
No.
Okay. Like the brontosaurus didn't have a wing.
Mm-mm. Tyrannosaurus. No, most of the Asauruses didn't have wings.
The dactyls.
Yeah.
Right?
But like their bone structure, their composition, they'd be mostly compared to birds.
Yeah, they had feathers. The T-Rex had feathers.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm not so scared anymore. If I ran into him, I'm not so scared. Okay. Cool. Is there anything else I wanted to get to? I think I'm good. They put Josh Duggar in solitary confinement.
Why? Because it was for safety or what?
Josh Duggar had 2 months added to his federal prison sentence just days after appearing before a judge to appeal his child sex abuse material conviction. The disgraced reality star had time added to his sentence last week and is now scheduled to be released in 2033. His cousin said that he was in solitary confinement for a rules violation.
Ooh, what rule did he violate?
I don't know. Good for whatever. Mess with kids.
He should stay in the hole the whole time.
Yeah.
I got nothing. Okay, that's it. Thank you everybody for being here. We will definitely see you tomorrow. And don't forget, check out the Bobbycast with Dr. Unger. We talk a lot of plastic surgery. Brazilian butt lift, reattaching penises, reattaching thumbs.
Oh my.
There's serious stuff too, but mostly
That's the headline.
Yeah. All right, that is it. Watch it on Netflix or listen on podcast. Just go search for the Bobbycast, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.